This video is about the go to the 10 strategy, for which you use 10 frames, and you can use your hundreds chart as well. So essentially what it is it's having students always go to the 10 when they're doing addition and subtraction, go to the nearest 10 and then add what's left. So the frame would be, I'm adding something onto something. It takes this to get to the 10 and then add the blank that's left. So, and again, bundle the 10, add what's left. So here we have on the 10 frame, you can see that I already have the number. There's 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 blues. And so, whoops, I meant to make this represent that. So I would add 7. And the big part of this is that they need to know how to decompose other numbers under 10. So, for example, if I said 7 plus 5, I would say I'm adding 5 onto 7, right? It takes 3 more to get to the 10 and add the 2 that's left. So that's 12, right? Similarly, if I say, okay, I have 7, I'm adding 6 onto 7. Okay, it takes 3 more to get to the 10 and add the 3 that's left. 13. We can switch it up. This is obviously fairly simple concept, but it's very powerful in terms of students doing mental math. So you can do it at the concrete level like I'm doing right now, where you say, okay, I have 6 and I'm going to add 5 onto it. Okay, 5 is made of 4 and 1. So I'm going to add 4 to get to the 10 and add the 1 that's left, and that's 11. So this is how the go to the 10 works, right? Again, I'm adding this onto this. It takes this to get to the nearest 10, and then I add what's left. But at a very, on the mental math level, you would say something like, again, now I have 8. I'm going to add 4. Okay, it takes 2 more to get to the 10, and then I add the 2 that's left. That's 12. So going to the 10 is a good strategy for students to learn, and it gets particularly useful also when they get up into the double digits, when they're adding things on and going to the nearest 10. So for example, if they're at 36, right, and they need to, I'm at 36 and I'm going to add 7, okay? So we're going to say, okay, it takes 36, I'm going to add 7. So it takes 4 to get to the nearest 10, and then they add the 3 that's left. Get up to 43. I'm at 56, and I'm going to add 5. Okay, it takes 4 more to get to the nearest 10, 60, and then I'm going to add the 1 that's left, 61. So this go to the 10 strategy can be really helpful. It can also be helpful when you do something like, I'm at 44, and I'm going to add 25. Okay? So what we're going to do is I'm at 44, and I'm going to add 25. First, I'm going to add the 5, right? So I'm going to say, okay, well, I should have made it a little bit higher than 5. Sorry, I should say, all right, I'm at 44, and I'm going to add 27. Okay? I'm going to add 27. So it adds how many? So I have to add the 7 first, right? So I'm going to take, okay, it takes 6 more to get to the 50, and add 1 more. So I'm going to get to 51, and then I'm going to add the 20, 61, 71. So going to the 10 is a good strategy, and it's incredibly useful for students, but they really do need to be able to decompose all the numbers from 1 to 10 in order to be successful at this strategy. You can also do it with subtraction, of course. So you can say, okay, I'm subtracting 9 from 66. So I'm at 66, and I'm subtracting 9. Well, it takes 6 to get back to 60, and then I'm going to take away what's left, 3 more, so I'm going to end up at 57. So this is what going to the 10 is about. There's a good article about it if you want to learn more.